The Judicial Service Commission today conducted the first round of interviews for the position of High Court Judge. First to appear before the JSC was Adelaide Amimo, Principal Associate at Macharia Mwangi and Njeru Advocates. Amimo's boss, Macharia Njeru, is the Law Society of Kenya's male representative to the JSC and the Vice Chair of the Commission. This is a bone of contention in the suit filed by lawyer Nelson Havi, who sought to halt the interview process. Havi also contends that Njeru cannot participate in the process as a new representative, Omwanza Ombati, has been elected. Macharia's term, however, comes to an end on the 14th of May. Following Havi's demand that High Court Judge Anne Mwaure withdraws from the case, the matter was referred to presiding Judge Byram Ongaya for directions. The interviews therefore continued uninterrupted, with Njeru absent from Amimo's interview.
A judge must apply the law as written. Judges are not policymakers and must be resolute in setting aside any policy view they might hold. What is your thought around that quote?
Commissioner, when you're talking about policy making, that is not the duty of a judge, because that would mean you are actually overreaching your mandate. And there's a question of separation of powers, because everyone should be able to work within their confines.
Senior Assistant Director of Public Prosecutions Alexander Muteti was questioned about the ODPP's withdrawal of high-profile corruption cases and claims of alcoholism.
The most important and critical thing that Article 157 requires of the prosecutor to give are reasons. Are these reasons that are being advanced reasonable enough for a court to reach a decision to allow or to disallow a withdrawal? I used to take alcohol, but Mr. Havi, who happens to be my friend, I was surprised, doesn't know I stopped taking alcohol over a year ago.
Also appearing before the Commission were Nyeri Chief Magistrate Alfred Kibero and his Mombasa counterpart Alex Ithuku, who were questioned about their performance.
So could you comment on the report? 16% out of the expected 17%?
The other weeks I would have been on duty and taking pleas. So those 2 months, I'm not in Kerugoya.
I may say that, but I think it is because of the clearance that has reduced the numbers of the matters.
The JSC also interviewed Advocate Agnes Wairimo of Agnes Njoroge and Company Advocates and Advocate Alice Soy of Bet and Company Advocates. The issue of judicial independence was key.
Why you think the independence of the judiciary is always under challenge, despite the very clear provisions in the Constitution that entrench it?
The judiciary is committed to developing the law to the extent that it gives effect to fundamental rights and freedoms. Where it does not, then it rubs the wrong shoulders.
I will take up measures to ensure I have full control of my courtroom. I will not give room for people to express their private or their personal side in my courtroom.
The JSC advertised 20 positions of judges of the High Court on the 6th of October 2023 and received 305 applications. 100 were shortlisted. The interviews will continue until the 30th of April. Muriel Adhiambo, K24 TV, Nairobi.